Okay, in previous class related to the comparing quantities, we have solved exercise number 8.1, and right now in this class we are going to solve the exercise number 8.2. So in that the first main asks us to convert the given fractional numbers to percents. We have to convert here the given fractional numbers to the percents. So here there is a question like 1 by 8. So it is in fraction, there we have to convert this into the percents. So to convert the fraction into the percent, we have to multiply the fraction into 100%. Okay, we have to multiply the fraction into 100%, like 1 by 8 into 100%. Okay, here we solve 100 by 8, do the division. 8 1s are 8, 2 is 0, 8 2 0 16, 4, place the decimal, you will get your eligible of taking 1 0, and 8 5 is 40, 0 0. So the answer is 12.5%. So this how we convert the fraction into the percentage. In this I am going to solve another example problem like 3 by 40. We have to convert this into the percent. So for this also we have to multiply the fraction, given fraction into 100. Like 3 by 40 into 100. So here we can multiply and in the later we can divide it by 40. If not, we will cancel 0 here and 0 here. So we have to multiply 3 into 10. 3 into 10 is 30 divided by 4. So do the division. In 4 table, 30 we will not get, as we know. But the lesser digit than 30 is 4 7s are 28. The remainder is 2. We will place a decimal. As soon as we place a decimal, we will be eligible of taking 1 0. So 4 5s is 20. So when we convert 3 by 40 into the percentage, it will be 7.5%. This is how we solve. Okay. In the next main there is like convert the given decimal fractions to percents. The number which we get in, it will be in decimal. That one we have to convert into the percent. For that, the first example I am going to take here is 0.65. 0.65. As we know, this is in the decimal, right? The decimal is pointed over here, and this is in the decimal form. So, how to convert? Firstly, we have to take out the decimal point. How to take out the decimal point? So, 65 divided by 100. This how we take out the decimal point. After the decimal, there are 2 digits. We have taken the two zeros in the denominator, and we have taken out the decimal point. Then, how to convert this into the percent? 65 by 100 into 100%. This is how we do. Firstly, we have to take the decimal point. To take out the decimal point, after the decimal point, since it's 2 digits, we have added 2 zeros to the denominator, and to convert it into the percents, we have multiplied into 100% in the next step. This 100 and this 100 get cancels, and the answer remains for us is 65%. The same way, we will solve one more example for this. It's 12.35. 12.35. After the decimal, we are not supposed to tell we have to split and tell the numbers. Like 3 and 5. We are not supposed to tell 35. We have to tell 3 and 5. So how to convert this? To take out the decimal point, it's 1235 divided by 100. Why we have taken the 100? Of the decimal there are 2 digits. So we have added the 2 digits in the denominator. So 1235 when we have to convert into the percentage, multiply that for the 100%. This 100 and this 100 cancels, and the remaining answer will be 1235 percentage. This is the remaining answer. So here there is a third main, like estimate what part of the figure is colored and hence find the percent which is colored. Okay, we have to estimate what part of the circle is colored and we have to find the percent of the fraction of the part colored. Okay, since it's one circle, it will be having 4 sides as we know. Okay, it will be having 4. I have parted the circle into the 4 parts. So the colored part here is how much? Colored part is in 4. It's one part is colored in 4 parts. So 1 by 4. In fraction, how we mention is in 4 parts, one part of the circle is colored. So how to convert this into the percent? As simple, 1 by 4 into 100%. As how we converted the fractions into the percentage, the same process we are following here. Like this becomes 100 divided by 4. When you do the division, the answer is 25% of the part of the circle is colored. Okay, 25% of the part of the circle is colored. The same way, there is one more question for us. Here we have divided the circle into the 8 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In this, only 3 parts have been colored and rest have not. So, how to find out? So, we have to mention the colored part. Colored part of the given circle is how much? 3 out of 8. Out of 8, only 3 parts are colored. How to convert this into the percentage? The same way. 3 by 8 into 100%. Okay. Here, 3 by 8 into 100 if you take. Here, 4 2s are is 8. Again 4 2s are is 8 and 2 remains here. 4 5s are is 20. 25 into 3 is what? If you do the rough, 25 into 3. 3 5s are 15. 3 2s are 6 plus 1, 75. 75 by 2, which is equal to, do the division part here, like 75 by 2. 2 3s are 6, 1 remains, 5, 2 7s are 14, 1 remains, place a decimal over here, place a decimal over here. So since we place a decimal, we are eligible of taking 1 0. So 2 5s are is 10. The answer will be 37.5%. This is the answer we are going to get when we convert 3 by 8 fraction into the percentage. Okay. In the fourth main, it's given like find 15% of 250. Okay, 15% of 250 they asked. So how to solve this? The solution for this will be like this. 15 divided by 100. Right? 15% is divided by the 100%. So into 250. In this we have to find out the 15% of this. Like for example, in if we consider like 250 students are there, so only 15% of students, how many students will come? So like that we have to find out 15% divided by 100% into 250. So when we solve this, it will be like 15 by 100 into 250, where we cancel out 2 zeros over here. Then 5 2s is 10 and 5 5s is 25. Then 15 5s is, we know we have to do the multiplication. 15 5s are 25, 2, 5 ones are 5 plus 2 is 7, 75. 75 divided by 2. So we have to divide 75 by 2. 2 3s is 6. 1 remains and 5 get taken down. 2 7s are 14. 1 remains. We'll place a decimal. When we place a decimal, we are eligible of taking 1 0. So 2 5s is 10. It's like the answer 37.5. Okay. So 15% of 250. 15% divided by 100% into 250. This 15 what we have taken as usual down. 100 0 0 cancelled out. Then we have divided 10 by 5. 5 2s is 10 and 5 5s is 25. 15 into 5 is nothing but 75. And 2 as it is, it's there in the denominator. We have done the division 75 by 2. So we have got the answer as 37.5. This is how we convert it. There is one more example like 75% of 1 kg. Okay. So how to convert this? How to find the amount content used? Okay. How 75% of 1 kg? How we are going to get in the decimal word? Okay. So here also it's like 70% out of 100% into 1 kg. Here we have to make a note like 1 kg we are converting into the grams. 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. So which is equal to 75 divided by 100 into 1000. After converting 1 kg into the grams, which is equal to 1000 grams. So 75 by 100 into 1000. Here 1 0 1 0. Another 0 and 0 cancels out. So 75 into 10 is nothing but 750 grams. If we wanted to convert this into the kg, we have to divide that by 1000. So which is equal to 0. When we do the division of 750 by 1000, if we do the division, place a decimal, we get a 0 over here. 7s are 7000 and the remainder is 500. Since decimal is there, we are eligible of taking one more 0. 1000, 5s is 5000, remainder is 0. So the answer what we are going to get is 0.75 kg. Okay, 0.750 kg. We are going to get this. How we are finding out 75% of 1 kg. Okay, the fifth line tells find the whole quantity if. Okay, the whole, what is the whole we don't know. Okay, what is the perfect value we don't know. We have to find out of that. Okay, so to find out the whole quantity, we are considering, since we don't know the whole value, I mean the perfect value we don't know, we are considering here the value x. Okay, the quantity as x. So let the quantity be x. Okay, let the quantity be x. So 5% of x is equal to 600. We are considering 5% of it is 600. This it is what the quantity. Okay, in place of it only we are considering it as x. Okay, so 5% of x is equal to 600. So here we should know 5% of x is equal to 600, which is equal to 5% by 100 into x is equal to 600. Since it's in the percentage, we are dividing that by 100% into x. We don't know the quantity, is equal to 600. So, to find out the value of x, when we take the x this side, okay, to solve here, x is equal to 600 minus 100 by 5. This is how we solve. 600 minus 100 by 5. 600, this into 100. Why? Because this is in the division. This division, when it goes to the numerator, it becomes the multiplication. 600 into 100, this numerator will come to the denominator as 5. So, as we know, the value like 5 ones are is 5, 5 twos are is 10 and 0 remains. I mean 5 20s are is 100, 5 ones are is 5. So, the answer is, what is 600 into 20? 600 into 20 is 12,000. So, the value of x is 12,000. 600 into 20. If you multiply it, the value of x will be 12,000. So, this is the quantity. In that, they have given a question like 5% of it is 600. Like that they have given. There is one more question like 8% of it is 40 liters. How to find out? 8% of it is 40 liters. So, let the quantity be the solution. Let the quantity be x. We don't know the quantity, so we are considering it as x. Let the quantity be x, whereas 8% of x is equal to 40 liters. 8% of x is equal to 40 liters. So, 8% divided by 100% into x will be equal to 40 liters. Okay. So, the next step is, we have to find the value of x. So, x is equal to 40 into, this 100 will move to the numerator. So, into 100 divided by 8. This numerator will move to the denominator 8. So, 8 ones are is 8, 8 fives are is 40. 5 into 100 is 500 liters. Out of 500 liters, we may tell that only the biogas consumed 8% of 40 liters. Only 40 liters they have consumed out of 500 liters. Okay. The sixth one is convert the given percents to decimal fractions and also to fractions in simplest. Okay. So the percent which they have given, we have to convert it to the fraction, then to the simplest form, and then we have to write that in the decimal form. So these 3 steps we are supposed to follow here. Like how to convert the percent into the fraction, like 25 by 100. Out of 100%, we are writing 25%, like that. Okay, out of 100%, we are writing 25%. So we have written it as 25 by 100. The simplest form of this is, you have to write here 25 by 100. 25 ones are as 25, 25 fours are as 100. This how we are bringing it to the simplest form. So the answer is 1 by 4. The simplest form of 25 by 100 is 1 by 4. And the decimal form. In decimal form you can calculate for this, either this. Okay. So, if we calculate for 1 by 4, the decimal form, you have to divide 1 in 4 by 4. Okay. So, since 1 is smaller than 4, we place a decimal here, we get a 0. 4 2s are 8 minus 2 is the remainder. Since decimal is here, we are eligible of taking 1 to 0. 4 5s are 20. This is 0 remains as it is. So, the decimal form of 1 by 4 or 25 by 100 might be 0.25. This is how we solve. Like 25% we have converted into fraction like 25 by 100. This we have written in the fraction format, and the simplest form of 25 by 100 is 1 by 4, where we have done the division. 25 ones are is 25 and 25 fours are is 100. Then the decimal form you can either find for 25 by 100 or for the simplest form which you have converted. 1 by 4 also you can form. So the answer what you are going to get is 0.25. The same way, let us solve one more example also. 5%. 5% how to write in a fraction. Fraction 5%, 5 divided by 100. Out of 100, 5%. 5 divided by 100. Then the simplest form of this. Simplest form of the given fraction 5 by 100. How we are going to find out? Like 5 ones are is 5, 5 twos are is 10 and 0. So 5 ones are is 5, 5 20s are is 100. 5 into 20 when you do, we will get 100. 5 20s are is 100. So the simplest form is 1 by 20. Then how to convert this into the decimal? Decimal form. How to convert this into the decimal? 1 by 20 we are going to take here. Divide 1 from 20. Okay, either we can do 100 by 5 by 100 also or 1 by 20 also. So 20 if we take, since 1 is lesser than 20, so we will place a decimal. We are eligible of taking 0. But still 10 is less than 20. So we will multiply 0 over here and here. We will take 1 0 over here and here. So 20. 25s are is 100. So the decimal form of 1 by 20 is 0.05. This is how we solve. The decimal form of 1 by 20 is 0.05. So this is how the fraction of 5%. We are writing the fraction 5 for 5%. We are writing the fraction where 5 by 100, and the simplest form for that is 5 by 100, which is equal to 5 ones are 5, 5 20s are 100, 1 by 20. Decimal form 1 by 20. We are dividing it. Since 1 is smaller than 20, we have placed a decimal, we have taken a 0, but still 10 is smaller than 20, so we have taken 0 over here and 0 over here. It becomes 100, 25 is 100, so the answer we are going to get is 0.05. Okay, the seventh question is a statement problem for us. Like in a city, 30% are females, 40% are males, and remaining are children. What percent are children? So we have to find out how many percentage of children are there in a city. They have given us 30% are females and 40% are males. So how many percent? Remaining percent will be the amount of children in that city. So given percentage of females is 30, which is given in the question. Given percentage of the females is 30. Percentage of males. Percentage of males is 40. That's what we have entered here. Percentage of males 40 we have entered here. Given percentage of females is 30. Percentage of males is 40. So the total percentage of females and males, okay, that will be 30 plus 40, which have written here. 30 plus 40, which is equal to 70%. 30 plus 40, 70%. So overall we got to know that in that city there are 70% of males and females, including both. Percentage of children. To calculate the percentage of children, it will be like total percentage of that city minus percentage of males and females, which we have already calculated. Total percentage of females and males are 30 plus 40, which is equal to 70%. So the total percent is 100 minus percentage of males and females is 70. 100 minus 70 is 30%. So this 30% are the children in the city. This how we'll calculate it. Firstly, we find out the males, females and males percentage are given. We added up both the percentage. So we got the total percentage of females and males as 70%. Then to find out the percentage of the children, we applied the formula like total percentage minus percentage of males and females. So the total percentage we are considering it as 100% minus 70 percentage, the percentage of females and males. So 100 minus 70 is 30. The remaining, so that 30% of children are there in the city.